cold open.
Do you guys remember purple ketchup?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh gosh,
And
it
the
was green one, and
the
it was
green
blue.
Grinch ketchup.
Yeah.
Corey,
There
I
was a
thought we
blue
discussed
one.
this. Fuck ketchup.
There's also a red one.
But also
red
fuck
ketchup?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait,
But
where?
like, there was also like a red ketchup of the purple and blue. No, it was butter.
Yeah, it was butter.
It was squeezed butter.
Mhm.
That was red.
But also spray
The
butter.
90s were a fucking
Spray butter was
nightmare.
dope.
Spray butter is
went
great.
hard.
Spray butter still exists.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Spray
not
butter.
blue or red.
I don't want it to be a weird color.
What about moon shoes?
Oh my god.
So
Nostalgia episode.
I've only ever wanted like one thing from television,
I knew it was moon shoes.
and it's moon
You got moon
shoes.
shoes.
No,
What?
no,
No,
I never
no.
got moon shoes.
No, one of you guys definitely got moon shoes.
Yeah, we had moon shoes in the garage.
When I was 20, Mom got moon shoes
I don't
at a
see the
garage
problem.
sale,
20?
and I
Mm.
was like, "Mom, I'm 20, not a 60-pound."
There's no fucking way
10-year-old.
because I
No.
definitely went over to your house when we were like 12, 13
No.
years old and,
No, we
and
didn't.
rocked some fucking
Mom
moon
was like,
shoes.
"I know you always wanted these," and I was like, "No, I can't use them now."
So,
Moon shoes.
Not with that attitude.
I know the pain that you're talking about because I had moon shoes as a kid.
No, it was them.
That's what it is. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I had moon shoes, and they were great. I enjoyed the hell out of them. And then I was in college, and I was going through my parents' attic at some point for something, and I found my old moon shoes, and I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" And I put them right on, and
you stepped right through.
I
The elastic
so
snapped.
the elastic didn't snap, but I did just sink all the way to the floor. And I realized that I'm probably a grown man now.
Too big to ride the ride.
that was it.
Yeah.
No longer their target
Well,
audience.
that's how you know.
That's
like,
how you know you're a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You turn
You
18
sink
or
in the
21.
moon
It does.
shoes.
No. That's
No,
not
no.
it.
If you sink to the floor while wearing moon shoes,
You know you're a
congrats,
man.
You're an adult.
Yes.
All right, Derps, it's dragon time. Hey, howdy, hey, everyone. Welcome back to Derps and Dragons. It's episode 8.
Holy shit, we
Yeah,
made it
we're
this far.
doing it. We're doing it. I am your dungeon master, JD Davenport, and as always, joining me are my derps.
Hey. Hello, everybody. It's me, Jackson Solbeck again. What's going on? I play Deok in his bottom. I am a Satyr Bard, level 3, and my D69 roll is a 4.
Wonderful.
That's a 40, man.
A 40.
Nice.
That's super. Okay.
Add 36
now I'm,
to that.
Now I'm concerned.
40.
Now I'm really concerned. Hi, I'm Corey Colvin. I play Jartus Guidehorn. He's a level 3 Minotaur fighter. And my D69 is a whopping 74.
My name's Cameron McGuire. I play Xeric, a level 3 Aarakocra rogue, and I rolled a 98.
My name is Megan Armstrong. I play Brewin Lacebuckle, a rock gnome artificer. She's level 3, and I've rolled a 59.
Ah.
Damn.
That's close, baby.
Well, I already introduced myself, but I rolled a 87.
Pretty good.
It's going to happen, folks. One of these weeks,
Yeah,
we're going to
we
get a
have
69.
And we have a
And,
special headgear
Yeah.
that we get to wear.
yeah, we'll inform you guys more when we get to 69, but be on the lookout.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get into a little recap. Last time you guys played, you began with fighting some rust monsters, some nasty boys, cockroach-looking huge bugs. You swiftly defeated them and then proceeded to look around more, discovering that a bunch of the tunnels had collapsed, but you managed to find an office with some paperwork. You grabbed that and headed back to town, and eventually Sheriff Gillum Graham found you at the Sniffer Snifter. He paid you for the time you had, and then asked you to kind of continue helping out the town by going to the next city over, Palion, to further investigate what's going on here. You guys had your own separate little nights out on the town, Some sad things happened, some happy things happened, but eventually you found your way back to the hotel room where you all hit the sack for the night. And now we join you guys all waking up the next morning.
Well, not me. That's for sure. I'm sleeping.
You're
in,
dead.
baby.
Yeah.
You're dead. You're not waking up.
How you going? How you
You're
gonna wake
not
up
waking
dead?
up.
I thought you were about to hand me a player handbook and tell me to build a new character.
Build a new character, yeah.
You died in your sleep. It's crazy.
Sorry, man. Heart attack. I
Wow.
rolled for it.
I got the nothing.
Yeah, everyone on Twitter voted you off.
Ooh.
Ugh.
We took a poll.
So you guys
no.
are in the kind of like room you can rent at the Snifter that has a bunch of room for all you guys.
I'm in a separate room.
That's right. You did get a separate room.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to say you all make your way downstairs, and at some point you're all just kind of getting dinner or breakfast. Breakfast. It's
Yeah,
the morning.
You know, whichever meal.
Whatever.
happens.
Yeah, whatever you want, I guess.
Yeah, it could be.
I'm gonna get a hamburger
That's fine.
and I'm gonna stare at Jardis while I eat it.
Do you still have curly fries?
Still? What do you mean still? They were invented 100 years ago. Hold on.
I like the idea that curly fries were just lost to the sands of time.
And
I
I've
like
only
that too.
recently resurfaced.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
Roman concrete.
Like the steam engine, yeah.
But you guys are all sitting around the table, eating your various morning meals, and you see Sasha comes through the door, and he stands over you guys, and he's like, "Well, howdy, y'all. See that y'all got some nice fixings this morning. Everyone feeling all right?
Oh, if this is my best buddy.
Actually, give me a Constitution roll, Diok, real quick.
Yeah, you had a lot of people's private stashes of liquor last night.
That's a 19.
Diok, you're that monster-like person that we all know that just goes out and gets way more drunk than everyone else and then gets up in the morning and is way happier than everyone else.
I hate you for
Same.
that and other
Yeah.
reasons, but also for that.
Yeah, Tasha. Last night was awesome.
Sasha.
Oh,
Sasha.
I'll get it one
Sasha.
of these
Look at me in the eyes. Sasha. Say it.
You know what?
Say
At this point, I
it.
think you could just be a Tasha.
At this point, I am so relieved you are leaving.
Well, hey, that makes one of us. I'm sad. I'm going to miss you.
I'm not going to miss you.
I elbow bump Xeric, and I'm like, "What's this?"
Mm-hmm.
And I make my shadow appear right behind Diok and put him in a full Nelson. Do you know what a full Nelson is?
No. No, he does not.
Yeah.
Why are you joking?
Were you like, got
Would
me
you
a full Nelson.
demonstrate? JD,
Hold on. We need...
Jack, would you put your arms out like this? There you go.
Yeah, you're a big guy to put in a full Nelson.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a submission hold, I guess.
take that from the top.
No, we're leaving it in.
Just take that from when.
So I just put Jackson in a full Nelson, and he's such a fucking hunk that it was like really hard to do it.
And JD isn't a small guy either.
Yeah.
JD has long arms. He's
Yeah.
tall,
Lanky.
but man, reaching around this hunk of burning love over here is damn near impossible.
God, y'all flatter me too much.
You're an absolute oak tree of a man.
Just a unit.
Okay, you want to take it from full Nelson?
No.
No. Okay. Well, I guess I'll leave.
I liked all of that, except the choking. Could have gone without that.
Well, it went on for a while.
It's just a reoccurring BDSM podcast.
Everyone that's in the Snifter, which is only like 3 people right now because it's in the morning.
Besides the 5 of us.
It's Sasha, the bartender, and then some barfly who's passed out somewhere. Probably was drinking with Diok. Just stop and stare as Diok is currently in a full Nelson from a inky void with white glowing starlight mixed in shadow that is assaulting Diok currently.
Gently.
What What's got me? What's going on?
What in the God's names
Why are
is
you
going
laughing?
on right now?
All right.
Xerix stands up so quickly that his like chair falls over, and he puts his wings out to the side and puffs up real big.
Well, don't just puff your wings out. Fucking do something. Look at
What do you
this.
want me to do? Look at it.
I don't know.
Can I roll an Arcana check?
Yeah, if you want.
Jartus stands up, and I release him from my
It's a
shadow.
15.
I release Diok from my shadow, and then both me and the shadow take a step back and do a little. You know what we do? We do the opening credit scene from Peacemaker. The dance number. It's
Oh,
hilarious.
the
Yeah, you know.
Sasha is standing there slack-jawed.
Don't worry, Sasha. It's just my shadow.
What do you mean? Don't worry.
You had this the whole time?
I don't.
Whatever this is?
know. I have no idea.
So you just figuring things out suddenly.
You got it.
Diok, dumbfounded, just like tries to go up to Jartus's shadow and kind of grab him. And he looks at Jartus and says,
You can grab it. It's corporeal. It's there.
"Oh, really?" He goes ahead and puts his hand out there and grabs his arm,
It lets
the
him grab.
shadow's arm.
It lets him grab one arm and
And
slaps him with the other.
God damn, roll the hit.
That's a nat
The
one.
shadow does not know how to slap. That's a nat one.
Oh, your shadow just like goes to slap and then hits Diok and then suddenly just inks back into you.
sexy.
So, please explain.
Yes, an explanation would be quite nice.
With my 15 Arcana check, would I know?
No.
No.
You don't know what's going on.
Would I get like a gist of him figuring out some sort of magic thing within him?
You can understand that like whatever this is, it is not necessarily a spell, you don't think?
Yeah.
But it's also something you don't think he has a lot of control over at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, guys, it's probably just, I figure things out all the time, and it might seem crazy to y'all, but it kind of just works that way. Jartus is just figuring something out.
Okay.
Get it?
But also, it attacked me. Are we gonna just forget
Well,
about that? This thing could be, malicious.
I commanded it to attack you.
Yeah, and if it only attacks you, then I'm fine with that.
Well, why'd you do that?
Because you were annoying Sasha.
Well, why thank you. I knew that, like, some way, shape, or form we would get him.
What?
You got.
I don't think I deserve this. I mean, look, your name's hard to remember. Tasha, Sasha. What's the difference?
A T.
Yeah.
I will not be speaking to you.
Okay, can you do one thing for me before we move on with this? Can you do the dog thing? Can you?
What?
Diok holds out his hand and does the shadow of a dog where you have your thumb up.
The shadow puppet?
Yeah, the shadow puppet of the dog where you have your thumb up and your pinky moving for the dog's mouth. And
You
proceeds to
guys
ask-
look, and Jartus has his shadow now, and it's acting like everyone else's.
I could do that. I choose not to do that.
Do you do a rabbit instead?
Jartus, are you some sort of like
Wizard?
celestial sky demon? What is this?
I do not know.
Hmm.
We have grown more powerful recently, and I think my power is manifesting this way.
Hold on.
I mean, you got magic from a book of nonsense, so
I mean, it's in Thieves' Cant, but
Did you say we? As in you and your shadow are different people?
No,
or-
you fool. I mean me, you, Brewin, Xeric.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I would say I got a little bit stronger too. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm a pretty awesome guy. Pretty smart, pretty strong, So makes sense.
I just came to see y'all off. You guys are heading to Palion, right?
Yes, sir.
That is the plan.
I just came to say thank you again. I figured you guys would be getting on the road. It's an easy trip. You know, you just follow the road. At some point, you'll hit a split, but the split's no big. Both ways take you to Palion. Yeah, one's faster, but through the forest, and one's slower, but there's some traveling merchants on it usually because it's like the way to go to not go through the forest. But either way, you guys could probably do either. You're pretty tough.
Thank you.
I just wanted to see y'all off.
Well, thank you, Sasha. Means a lot.
Yeah, I brought you some like trail rations and stuff like that to eat. It's 6 if you don't hurry, 5 if you do hurry. Days of travel. So, now I just brought you guys some travel stuff. We ain't got no horses or anything to lend you. So,
Do we have any lizards?
We should
They're fucking in
have
this
a
town. We
lizard
brought them
in a
back.
stable somewhere.
We brought it back.
Don't tell me the lizards have been like killed and eaten for their
just one.
for their meat.
We only brought one back.
right. Graham didn't tell you. It's a little late to ask if it's all right, but we'll just ask for forgiveness instead of permission at this point. But we lended the lizards out as kind of a community thing that everyone can borrow if they need a lizard.
Well, that's fine.
They will
Okay.
literally eat you if you're not careful.
Only you.
Everyone seems to enjoy the company of the lizard. They named him Laszlo.
Laszlo the lizard.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that name.
I watched him snuggle up to a toddler earlier. It damn near made me cry. Anyway, whenever y'all are ready, the whole town's basically going to be ready to send you off. So you guys finish your meals and you pack up your stuff and you get ready to go on the road for a bit and you head off to the edge of town and you're like about to start walking, and as you're like leaving town, people are opening their windows and saying bye and thank you and all that stuff, and eventually you just get to, the road to Palion and you start going.
Before we were walking out of town, as we were still walking with Sasha, Jartis leans over to him and says, Sasha, it has been nice knowing you. Sorry about your statue. And then I walk away.
Sasha rolled a 2
Nice.
to get an insight check
Look
on
at
what the
you.
hell he means, and he goes, well, it's okay.
He's going to be figuring that shit out for weeks.
Yeah.
He,
What
he
statue-
missed it the first
What-
time.
what
He missed
statue
it
did
the
he
last
break?
time. He'll never know.
He keeps talking about a statue I don't know what the fucking statue. There's only a few statues in this whole town. I've walked around this whole town. I do not see any statues that are broken.
It's gonna be months from now, and somebody's gonna come up to him just in normal conversation. Oh, hey, what happened to that Minotaur statue outside town? And then he's just gonna, his mind
Light
is going to
bulb.
break. Whoa.
Light bulb.
Once we're past the people waving, Brewin just like pauses for a second and turns back and kind of takes a moment, a beat, and then keeps walking up down the road.
Nice.
So how far did he say this was? 6 days if we're slow?
5 days if we hurry.
You guys hit the road to Palion. The kind of landscape of this region of Castio is like some big ass rolling hills that are sprawled with dense forests that will occasionally just cut out into open plains. So, like, it's Castio. This land is known for breeding adventurers and heroes. So nothing's ever guaranteed on the road. So everyone just needs to be a little vigilant. You guys finish kind of your first day of travel and you find like a nice spot. Where do you stop? What does it look like after you guys have done like a little bit of setting up?
Definitely just sort of like the top of a hill somewhere. I assume everyone's gonna bed down for the night.
Yeah, we get a little fire going. I ritual cast alarm around the area
Smart.
because I can.
Diok is going to follow not too close behind Xeric, but close enough for every kind of loose feather that falls out, he's gonna collect so that he can kind of make his tent.
What do
set
I
up.
have? Alopecia?
Yeah.
I'm just balding all over.
Well, look, I mean, humans lose like what 1,000 hairs a day or something like that. Or
I think it's like 100 or something.
It's molting season for you, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
I'm
springtime.
falling behind. I'm picking up the feathers as I see fit. Maybe I pluck a couple. Stealth check for that, by the way.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, sleight of hand. Not gonna be great though.
Against my perception?
Yeah, you could even do passive, I think, at this point, and you still win.
Okay.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't do it.
You guys are setting up camp and like you've like had to swat Deok's hand from you like all day because he's been trying to like pull feathers.
Deok, what the fuck?
Yeah, he needs those to fly.
Well, I would, I guess.
Well, I
Wait,
mean,
what?
I'm trying to set up a very nice campsite here. And with my extensive military experience, I'm used to using bird feathers to make my tent. And there's only one bird here, so...
Zerik's just astonished. He has no idea what to say.
Yo, we're in the military together.
It's always been your feathers. That's actually why he's used to bird feathers.
I've always wondered why. When I slept in the barracks, I'd always have a bald spot when I woke up. Yeah, Deok, you don't need feathers. You could just use like sticks and leaves and stuff.
But where's the fun in that?
Yeah, where's... To answer your question, Brewin.
Yeah.
I just totally stopped talking to Deok.
Of course.
Yeah, no, when I was a kid, I fell out of the nest. Yeah, and I landed bad. Yeah, so this wing right here, my right wing, really hasn't been working ever since.
Is that why you have that the harness, not harness, the
I just call it a sling.
sling? Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is. I've never been able to fly really. I can glide. But
Oh, yeah?
that's just the way things go sometimes.
I want to see you glide right now.
Can I build you a thingy? Can I build him how to train your dragon wings?
Give me some sort of check.
Oh, yes. I didn't think he was going to allow it. I'm sure the DC is high, but I mean, like, Brewin's got this.
Brewin, just give me a quick intelligence check to see if like you can kind of math this out in your head really fast. You go to search your brain for like ideas, and all you can think about is how it would be really cool to build just a mechanical bird, like a full mechanical bird, and your nat one just absolutely wrecks you, and you start thinking, oh, how do I help Xeric fly? And then how do I build a mechanical bird?
I could build you a bird.
I don't really want a bird. I am kind of a bird.
Well,
It's a little bit of a derogatory type of term,
Well-
but
well, there are birds. You're not a bird. You're an Aarakocra. You got like a whole humanoid body and then wings. You got
Right.
arms and wings. Like
yeah,
a
but
dragon versus a wyvern.
it's like calling. Never mind. I'm not going to get into
No,
it.
I'm not saying I'm going to make you a bird. I could make a bird and give it to you.
You're going to turn me into a bird?
I've definitely been called a bull many times
Why would anyone do that? You are a minotaur.
because people are fools.
People are fools. I have run into no one smarter than me yet. So I can't fix your wing, but I have rolled up. Hold on. Well, that's a 3.
What's wrong with you?
I've drawn a picture of an owl,
And it's terrible.
and it's terrible. And I give it to him. I'm like, I got you this.
Thank you. I
It's-
guess.
It's the first draft. It's bad.
Well, then, do you want it back so you can work on it? 'Cause
No,
I think
I'm
it
just
needs-
gonna just start over.
Okay. I put that in my pocket, I guess. And I start climbing a tree to perch for the night.
Nice.
See, now that's a roll. 20.
Yeah, you can climb a tree. You sit in it.
Yeah. Jartis is just gonna perch up against the back of a big old tree.
Diak, in just a random sense of curiosity, goes up to Jartis and kind of asks him, "Hey, Jartis, your style of comedy is a little bit different than mine and the rest of the groups, and well, along with your style for everything is just a little bit different from ours. So, what you guys used to do for fun back in the day? I mean, did you guys have fun or
When did they invent fun?
Yeah.
Yes, we did many things for fun. I once visited a tribe of Goliath. Have you ever met a Goliath?
The only Goliath that I've ever heard about was, the ones that I've read in fairy tales and such.
Well, they have some wonderful competitions amongst themselves. One of them involves smashing rocks against other rocks, and another one involves a filled goat skin where they try to make it through different hoops without using their
hold
hands.
on. Sorry, I don't know if I heard that right. Could you repeat that second activity that they used to do?
They take a filled goat skin and try to pass it through hoops.
Ah, yes, that's what I thought you said. And fuck! What?
You're not a goat.
Just as I am not a cow, you are not a goat.
Yeah, he's not a bird.
I mean,
Nope.
I hold some resemblance to them, so generally I'm going to feel, a little uneasy about that. Like, let's say...
Yeah, you're going to feel bad.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Couldn't
But,
help it.
That's stupid, he says. I guess just as all humans probably share ancestors at some point, yes, you probably share an ancestor with a goat, but it's not like your mother fucked a goat.
Yeah, it was your grandpa. Someone a little further back.
That is a much funnier image.
Look, it's not really important, who fucked what goat and, how I got here, but I'm here now. That's really all that matters. So really you're telling me that you guys would just essentially smash rocks and throw go different types of skin around.
Oh, we did many more things. I just particularly enjoyed the Goliath's rituals for fun.
Okay. And the Goliaths are great and all, but what does a Jartis like to do for fun?
What does a Jartis like to do? Well, I quite enjoyed my previous job of guiding travelers to different lands.
So you were a tour guide.
I was the man in between the tour guides. I would take them from one city to another. For exactly what we are doing now.
Oh, wow. We couldn't have found a better guy for the job.
Unfortunately, the situation has changed quite a bit over the years. I can no longer guide you with the stars the same as I used to be able to with my handy-dandy sextant. It's on my hip. I hold my sextant up.
For those who don't know, a sextant is a astrology tool used to chart and map stars.
Yeah.
It's an astronomy tool.
Shit.
Not astrology.
Damn. You guys continue the cycle for 2 days of just kind of walking, and you'll occasionally talk about things here and there, but nothing really substantial. You'll see people every now and then that are also on the road with you. And kind of halfway through the third day, you come to a fork in the road like Sasha talked about. And right before it divides, there's a big post with arrows pointing each way. And at the top of it, it says, to Palion. And then one arrow says, the long way. And then one arrow says, the short way.
Is there also a large statue of a centaur?
No.
Damn it. These people, I guess the straightforwardness is just a regional thing. Which way y'all want to go? The long way or the fast way? Because we're tough, but it's only a day. What do you think, Zurich?
I'm always impatient. Let's just go the short way. We can take whatever's there.
Yeah, what do you think?
You know, me personally, as a cultured individual, I would love to take the long way. And here's why. What kind of rush are we in? We need to get there to solve a crime that will be there whether we get there sooner or later. So I say we take the high road, we take the long road, and we enjoy ourselves.
I vote that we take the road less traveled. Is that the short route?
If we're looking at this, is this like one of those like comically divided things where it's like sun on one side and a dark forest with dead trees on the other?
No, not really. Give me a perception check.
Yes, dead forest of murder death or
Oh yeah, rolling like shit. Yeah.
Same.
beautiful.
You said
Whoop-de-doo.
investigation?
Whoop-de-doo.
No, he said
Jartus
perception.
rolled a 2.
I rolled a 5.
And wait, go ahead.
I also rolled a 5.
I am the winner. I got a 9.
Hey, Jartus rolled a 2 and beat your asses. I got a 6.
Jesus. The only one who kind of notices it is Brewin. You're looking down the paths, and like they're pretty much there's not like a this one looks deadly kind of thing. They're just both wooded paths. But Brewin, you notice that the sign kind of looks like it's like been falling apart for a while, and like you're not 100% certain that they're pointing the right way.
Oh, can I do it? Like now that I noticed, can I do an investigation check?
Yeah.
22.
So, Brewin, you get up there and you start looking at the sign, and like it's been all the pieces of the sign have been like unnailed and nailed and switched and flipped, and you go to the backside of one of them and you see that there's words written on both sides for short way and long way on each one. So each one says short way, long way on either side of the post. So at this point, it is a fucking toss up.
Okay, so
You know that this has been vandaled many times for no reason.
perfect.
Hooligans go and steal the sign for their dorm rooms.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I'm on top of Sparks's head, like holding on to the antlers as he like puts his like paws on the sign so I could see. And I yell down, I'm like, guys, these signs have been so fucked with. It looks like there's literally no actual way of telling which way is which.
Oh, shit.
Jartus would like to make a survival roll.
Okay.
He's looking for tracks of caravan.
Okay.
Sick. Put me down for another 1, baby.
Nice.
What?
Let's go.
Jardis, you look and like these aren't stars.
There are no stars
You've
in this dirt.
you've no idea.
It's like
Hey.
the middle of the day. I can't tell anything if there's not stars out.
Yeah,
I have a
Brewin gets
headache.
down. She's like, I don't know, guys. What about you, Dioc? I know you like to lick the ground.
Oh. Dioc goes down to one knee and in a very familiar motion grabs 2 fingers and gently scoops the dirt from the ground
It's muscle memory at this point.
and then proceeds to swish it around the dirt in his mouth to give everybody the answers they're looking for.
Better than my fucking rolls.
A 12?
Diok, you look and you see the path to the left has more like tracks on it and stuff. But not by much.
You know, me and Mother Earth, we speak the same language. She's told me the right path. We need to go left.
The right path?
No. Left. Left is right.
Right is
The
left?
right is right.
No. Left is right here. That's the correct way to go.
What?
Okay, left. I mean, you're the dirt whisperer.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have I ever let you guys down before?
Well, but Dioc, does left, is that the correct way because it's the faster way or the correct way because it's the road more traveled?
Let's just say me and Mother Earth had a mutual agreement upon this one.
What is this, a nature check? 15. But
yeah,
you get
I
a
mean,
12?
you can tell which road is been more traveled.
Okay, I took a look. That way, more people. Probably the longer, safer way. on the left, and on the right's probably the faster, less traveled way.
Yeah, so we go right.
Wrong.
Right.
Yes.
Left.
Right.
Right.
Left.
Right.
The road less traveled.
Jartis, back me up here. We got to go left.
Right.
Right.
Hold on. How many times have I ever let you guys down?
Well, no,
Well,
all you did was say that was the safe way, aka the long way, which we just want to go on the other direction because it's faster and we can surely take a bandit.
Zero,
Oh.
you gotta
I'm so
give it to
scared.
him. He almost died a couple days ago. He's probably just
So
scared.
did I.
Yeah, but you did that yourself, and I came back for you. I just want you to know that.
He's probably just scared.
did come
like
back
a big
for
old
me.
chicken.
So we're going
Hey.
left.
Oh, him? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
not you.
Yeah.
So we're going right. Right?
What?
I'll say right.
Okay,
Right.
well, if you guys all want to go right, I'll go right, I guess.
Go right?
Go right.
Yeah.
Fine. You know what? I'm not talking to Mother Earth anymore. It's all up to you guys.
Okay. We
I
go
feel
right.
she could use a break.
And Mother Earth weeps as she's lost one of her favorite. You guys go right. Like Jartis said, road less traveled. And everyone's happy about it except Diok. But you don't have anything happen to you for the rest of the day as you go to set up camp for the night.
How far can we see through the forest? He says heavily wooded.
It's heavily wooded, but there's a distinct path that has been
So we can definitely see up and down the path, but
you can
not
see up
much
and down the
past
path, but
trees.
not really past the trees, especially not well, you're all got dark vision. So, I mean, you could see to the limit of your dark vision. It's just a bunch of trees.
Right. Okay. I'm going to try to find a tall tree and climb to the top of it. It's an 11 acrobatics.
I mean, yeah, you start climbing a tree, but you're like up there and you're like, oh, shit, I should have picked a different tree.
While I'm up here, can I roll a perception check to see if I can see anything?
Yes.
That is a 19.
Yeah, Zirk, you're up here and you're kind of scanning the horizon. You can't see all that far because you're not super high up in the trees, but you think you catch a glimpse of something flying and then like it disappears behind a tree real quick.
I mean, it could have been a bat.
Mm.
It could have been what a
Big?
15-foot wide bat.
It didn't. It was kind of far away, so you don't know if it was far away and that made it look small, or you don't know if it was actually something small that was closer to you.
Okay. I'll take a mental note of that.
Diok, once we get to the campground, is going to go ahead and search his surroundings and roll a nature check to make a fire as well as create a nice little campsite with tent to, get settled for the night.
That'd be a survival check, but yeah.
Okay. That is a 23.
Yeah, it's, there's ample wood and stuff like that around. So like, you set up a nice little campfire, you have your little tent, you're good, you're set. Yeah.
Diok sets it up, gets the fire going, pulls out his bird pipes, and he's going to go ahead and, be that guy at the campfire with the
The guitar.
With the guitar.
Yeah.
Guitar guy.
and he's going to play some nice little ditties for everybody.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Yeah.
Hey, Jartis, how's that book going?
I believe it is going quite well.
Do you need another one? I've got Armor 102. I've got Alchemy for Dummies.
I believe I will take notes on this one for a while.
Okay.
Once we get to this next city of Palion, I shall peruse a bookstore and find something I would personally find enjoyable.
I've also got some old war books from the first war a couple years ago. Not a couple, I'm a gnome, so a generation ago, 150 years ago, shit like that.
I would love to read some history novels.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not a novel, it's a autobiography of this guy. He led a faction of the thing. I don't remember. It was my husband's. He was a war buff.
Xeric flits down from the tree, and he just sort of approaches the fire. and sits down around it as everyone's talking. I can never sleep at night.
You can't.
Well, sometimes I can, but it's hard.
You just work till you're so tired that you've forgotten to pee all day, and then your eyes start shutting, and then you're like, oh, I haven't eaten food, and then you just pass out.
Oh, is it that easy?
Yeah, you just work all day, and then you look up, and it's like dark, and you started when it was dark, and you're like, it can't be still dark. It's probably dark again.
I don't believe that is healthy.
I mean, I made a robot. Well, not a robot. I mean sparks with the same kind of attitude. Is it unhealthy to have a companion?
Is it unhealthy to drink 17 coffees every day?
I don't drink any coffee.
That's what I did in the mail service.
The mail service?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I guess the normal route's not your normal. What is the clock called? The biological one.
Circadian rhythm.
Yeah, your circadian rhythm.
Yeah, no. It's really not. Probably a poor profession to get into.
Hey,
if I'm being honest.
Xeric, I know we never really got too deep when we were in the military together and also in the post office together working as best friends. But, is there any reason that you can't sleep, buddy?
I'm nocturnal. Originally, I was nocturnal.
Oh. Wasn't sure if there was an emotional lying background story that you were going to get into there or not, but...
No. You know how your grandpa fucked a goat? Yeah. Mine fucked an owl.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, who would do that?
Definitely not my grandpa. Goats only over here.
More into mammals, I see.
I come from a long line of minotaurs. I don't know what you're speaking of.
Brewin, did your grandpa fuck a short person?
No, my grandpa was a no.
Oh, well, so yes. Probably.
Well, yeah,
Technically, yes.
But
because
just
he's
happened
married
to
to
be
my
a gnome.
grandma, also a gnome. Well, I come from a long line of rock gnomes. I mean, there's like a forest gnome in the lineage back there, but you can't fault people for who they love, even if they're silly people that don't know how to work with rocks.
Hey, that makes full sense to me, I mean, if you guys don't mind sharing with me, we've fought in crime and saved each other's lives, why are you guys here? How'd you guys get here?
Here? We walked here together. I rode this Sparks.
Yes, I realize that, but, what's the deeper meaning behind you? How did you end up here, taking this job? And, what have you been doing with your life up to this point? I guess I figured I should know just because you guys are my best friends in the entire world, so.
I've known you for 4 days.
But
6, it's probably a week by now.
I didn't know you put a cap on our friendship, but, it is what it is.
I got other friends, okay? I promise.
Xeric, you know what? I've known you too long, buddy. How'd you get here? Why are you like you?
Well, I mean,
obviously besides your grandpa in the owl situation, but
yeah. No, well, you before the military, well, I guess before you knew me, I was kind of just a street urchin. I did magic and I hustled people. And when I say magic, I just mean card tricks. I pull out a deck of cards.
We'll do a card trick.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Raven canonically is fascinated by card tricks. She doesn't know how they work.
Sick. Yeah, I shuffle them up and tell you to pick a card.
I pick a card.
I attempt to shuffle it back into the deck and then make the card appear under my foot.
Wow.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check for sure.
Hey, better than with that
Let's
kid.
go. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, for you, it's messy. It was a messy trick, but you do a cool card shuffle, and then you lift up your foot, and there's a card under it, and it's Brewin's card.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, I used to do that type of thing and then get people to pay me and shake their hand and then say, oh, I got your watch. And then, actually I make myself disappear and then I have their watch. And then because I could do that, I got recruited into the military and it was a much more stable living, even if it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do.
In my times, they called that fleecing, or pulling the wool over one's eyes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It wasn't legal by any means, but, kids got to eat, right?
Probably why they put him in the military.
Yeah. It was either that or jail is what they told me. So,
Yeah, my father was really part of that, pettiness of that last war. He was in the last draft. And kind of, when they started just throwing people at the problems, it's probably what got him killed.
Yeah, I mean, me and Zurich, we got caught up in that too. Unfortunately, it's not something that I think. Well, I won't speak for him, but it's something that I reached out to and did to better my situation.
what was your bad situation?
How much time you got?
I mean, I don't know. I'll get tired here about sunrise.
What's everyone's passive, just real quick?
14.
11.
14.
13.
Oh, okay. All you guys are just so cool, huh?
All right.
Yeah,
Well, 11
with their
boy.
wisdoms.
Just asking.
May I ask, the wars that you participated in, and in which Brewin's late husband fell, what were they of? What are they about?
Honestly, from my perspective, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I mean, this last one, not much. Just a bunch of power grabs.
Yeah, they called them the Petty Wars for a reason. Really wasn't anything, I guess, too much at stake. It just seemed to be a power struggle.
Yeah, it was the last of the Great Wars. Yeah, the first one was like 150 years ago.
Yeah, and Brewin's grandparents were probably old enough to be in the first war.
Yeah, I think I remember in my papa's bookshelf, he had an old sword that he was like, yeah, youngin, I used this in the first war. And I rolled my eyes at him. He was kind of senile. He was at least 510 at the time.
510, that's nothing.
Says the race that dies at 30.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sheesh.
I'm like literally old and gray
Yeah.
by this point.
Yeah. So, yeah, the last one ended about, 8 years? Yeah, 8 years ago.
Well, I'm sorry that you all had to go through that. War never changes.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, what a quote.
Yeah, I mean, you were in a war, right?
Of sorts. It wasn't necessarily a war, but some could certainly call it that.
Yeah, I mean, what were you guys fighting over? Was it petty, or was there some substance behind it, like the first couple wars?
Well, a faction was rising, and they really only had one goal: proof the gods were mortal. They succeeded.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure I heard this correctly here. So you're telling me that all the folk tales, stories I heard growing up about the killing of the god or the gods, one in particular, in that case, was actually true?
I'm here to tell you about it right now.
Yeah, it's been established in canon.
Diak takes a step back, and it's just kind of like looks at everybody dumbfounded, like, what the fuck are we about to listen to?
And at this point, Diak, you see glinting in the forest behind your camp sets of eyes.
Guys, Jotis, I don't want to take away from your story here, but we're not alone. Everyone, look around.
Everyone go ahead and give me perception checks.
A natural one.
Nice.
Oh, I got a 18.
Diez y seis, or 16.
Very nice. Brewin and Jardis, you guys see, like at the edge of your dark vision range, there are 5 or 6 small... Oh, you don't have dark vision.
Jartis does not have dark vision.
Oh, okay. So Brewin, at the edge of your dark vision range, you can make out small creatures that are moving through the woods, like jumping in between, like moving in between tree and tree.
Bunny rabbits.
Kind of circling closer.
Like
Jardis,
dress-
you just see eyes reflecting in the fire, getting closer.
Aggressive bunny rabbits.
Yes.
Small-sized creatures.
All of a sudden, we realize this isn't a forest. It's just like a big graveyard.
I go, they're getting closer, and I hop out of my sleeping bag. I uncurl, like, because I've got Sparks, like, curled up around me as, like, a little, like, basically, Sparks is a dog bed. I'm in the middle of him, and I get him up, and I get on him, and I throw my sleeping bag on the ground, and I go, get ready, boys.
And at this point, the things start moving closer, and
My alarm goes off.
start to see, your alarm goes off.
It's a handbell. Ding.
Can you do that one more time? Yeah.
And you guys start catching glimpses of these like weird, fucked up chicken lizard looking things.
A snipe?
No.
Oh, I wish.
Snipe.
A cockatrice.
Snipe.
But everyone kind of give me like nature checks as these things kind of circle closer and closer in.
9.
I got a dirty 20.
12.
17.
Xeric and Diok, you definitely recognize these things from the war. You had to fight a couple of them. People would weaponize them. But these are absolutely cockatrices. They're these like these like huge rooster dudes with like leathery wings and fucked up skin and stuff like that. And it's like you took a chicken and a bat and a lizard and you mixed them all together, and they're nasty and mean. You also know that if they bite you, you're paralyzed, basically.
You guys should definitely take cover or get ready to fight.
At this point, everyone roll initiative.
9.
8.
3.
12.
We suck, you guys.
Yeah.
Bring in the heat. All right.
Great job, everyone.
Hell yeah.
You all draw your weapons, and one of the cockatrices lunges, and it goes right for Jartis. And it's going to bite at you with its fucking chicken beak.
I'm angry about that.
7.
He snaps at
hit?
me.
Yeah.
He snaps at me all right.
Yeah, he just snaps at you. And that's gonna make another one that's gonna go up to Diok. What a good visual gag.
We're leaving that in, and we're going to make all the listeners get FOMO.
Diok, another cockatrice, rushes you and then absolutely eats shit right in front of you. Just ostrich head right into the fucking ground at your feet.
You were making fun of us.
Stupid fucking birds.
Diok, it's your turn.
Diak is going to go ahead, peek at the chicken bird, just a abomination of a creature that came after him, and he's going to cast Dissonant Whispers towards it. And I'm going to need a wisdom saving throw.
10.
I was looking for a 13, my guy.
Well, then you don't get it because he didn't get that.
All right.
What do
now
you
I'm gonna
dissonantly
roll-
whisper?
Dissonant whispers is not a word. It's just
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just-
that's
it's
right.
just
That's
a
right. It's just
mind
noise
fuck.
that fucks you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to roll 3 d6s now, damage.
God damn.
And that is going to go ahead and do 11 points of damage. And with Diok's bonus action, he's going to give a little quick hoorah to his companions nearby for some bardic inspiration. He's going to pass it along to Jartis.
Noise. Yeah, Diok, this bird runs up in front of you, buries its head on the ground on accident, and you just see it spazzing the fuck out as you cast a spell on it. And you give Jartis a nice hoorah. And from there, another cockatrice is going to run up to you and try to bite you. Crit.
Which one?
You.
On you.
On
It
you.
crit on you.
The bad one for
The good
you.
crit.
The first one did the comical one. This one did not.
You know when the enemy crits and it's good? That one.
You take 8 points of damage, and I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Here we go, boys.
The Ocho.
That is going to be an 11.
Meets beats.
Holy shit.
Okay. God. Yeah, this thing bites you, and I guess you smacked the saliva off quick enough, and it was close.
Oh my gosh. Ah!
And another cockatrice is going to run up and attack Xeric now, snapping at you with its bird beak.
Mm-hmm.
And it falls at your feet
God.
Wow. Imagine that.
with the nat one.
You are rolling just
Hey.
polarizing rolls over there.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good life.
I'm
over
consistently rolling like shit. Your rolls are polarizing.
here. And that makes it Brewin's turn. What you got?
Braven's gonna cast Fairy Fire. She's
Okay.
gonna help out her buddy Jartis and his lighthouse-looking ass and light up all these motherfuckers. It's just the ones closest to us because it's only a 20-foot cube. So I don't know if it can get the ones that haven't attacked yet.
Okay, you're going to get 4 of them then. I'm going to roll some saves. What kind of save?
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, 2 of them hit their face.
So I just rolled 4 dice, and that's a 2, 3, and a 4, and a 20.
Okay.
Okay. Which one's got
Yeah,
the 20?
polarizing. That's what I'm saying.
So 3 of them, the one over by Jartis and the 2 by Diok are lit up with flames.
Nice.
And the one by Xeric manages to dance out of the way of them on the ground. Doing anything else, Brewin?
Yeah, Sparks does something. We're gonna ride over to Jartis and attack the one that attacked him. Yeah.
Don't be too confident about it.
Yeah.
There's 3 of y'all. We're all capable. It's a coin toss. So Sparks is gonna swipe at it with his lion paws.
That's right. He's got lion paws in the front and deer hooves in the back.
Yeah, in antlers.
Yeah.
That's a 19 to hit.
Yeet.
6 force damage.
Hilarious that he does force.
Mm-hmm. It's just like a push of magic robotness.
Xeric, it's your turn now.
I'm going to raise both of my twin blades in the air and put my fists together and just stab down at him with both of them.
Oh, the one that's prone in front of you?
Correct.
Noise.
You have advantage and therefore sneak dice.
On both of
Nice.
these attacks?
Yeah.
You have advantage on both the attacks, yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
So this is the first attack. 19 plus 7.
Hit.
My offhand is a crit.
Noise.
Okay. So
You only get sneak dice once per
round.
round.
Yeah.
Okay, so on my first attack, I'm going to roll 1d6, plus 5 is 7. And then on my offhand attack that I crit on, I'm going to use 1d6, double it, plus my sneak dice, which crit, which is 4d6, which does a total of 12 damage, but including my strong hand attack, that is 19 damage.
Your strong hand attack.
Take my strong.
Yeah.
him
You
with
just
a strong
fucked
hand.
up that squirming chicken in front of you for sure.
Oh, I didn't even
It's
kill
not
it.
dead?
No, it's not dead.
Ugh.
It's because I rolled so bad.
And from there, another cockatrice is going to run up to Xeric.
Okay.
8. Does an 8 hit?
You know what? It actually doesn't.
Fantastic. The last cockatrice is going to run up to Brewin on her Mount Sparks, and it's going to attack. I'm going to see who it attacks. It's going to attack Brewin. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, but Sparks is going to impose disadvantage on this roll
How?
as a reaction.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
called deflect attack.
Ooh, I got even higher on that one. So does an 18 hit? And yes, it does. The cockatrice jumps up and bites your leg, doing 2 points of damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw,
shit.
please.
All right. Good golly gosh. Constitution, it's a 7.
That fails.
Mm-hmm.
Brewin, you
I'm poisoned.
poisoned. No. On a failed save, the creature begins to turn to stone and is restrained. It must repeat the saving throw at the end of its next turn. On a success, the effects ends. On a failure, the creature is petrified for 24 hours. So your whole body starts to turn to stone from your foot up.
Yeah, I'm aware. I've been petrified before.
She's turning into the new Jartis.
Speaking of which, it's
contagious.
Jardis' turn.
Seeing that Brewin came to Jardis's rescue and that she is now turning to stone, which is a little bit of a
Trigger.
a little bit of a trigger for Jartis. Yeah, so this guy's lit up. I get advantage, right?
Yeah, the guy in front of you has
Cool.
dancing
Yes,
lights
he's
around him,
fairy
so-
fire.
Yes.
Brewin came to my rescue and she's turning to stone, so I'm going to do everything I can to make this situation a little bit better here. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my shadow come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pick up my great axe and I'm going to swing at the one that's right in front of me. Does a natural 21 hit?
Wait, what?
What do you mean a natural 21?
He did it with.
Ooh.
Oh, you use the bardic.
inspiration.
Yeah, dude. Natural 21. Not natural 21. Not 20 plus 1 point of bardic inspiration.
Hey.
Get the fuck out of here. You crit on this fucker.
Yeah, here's I have a question.
Cool.
We never went to a smith, did we?
Nope.
No.
Your weapon is still doing 1 less damage than it normally does.
Yeah. All right, so I'm dealing 2d12 here. Sick. I hit him for a whopping 15 damage.
That's a lot of damage. He's pretty messed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge.
Nice,
Nice.
my guy.
Let's go.
Yeah, fighter.
Fairy fire's just lasting, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's concentration.
Now we're back at it, boys and girls. Does an 11 hit?
Yes.
Fantastic news. That's going to be a whopping 7 more damage. Sorry. My weapon sucks. 6 more damage.
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh,
How does it die?
I just squish it, man. I just, the splatter from the first hit got on my hands a little bit.
And you like twist the axe a little.
And it slips a bit, and I just
You hit it broadside.
Broadside with a great
Oh my
axe.
god. Okay.
Oops, well, I guess the job is done either way.
From there, one of the two cockatrices in front of Deoc are going to take a little bites at him. 12.
No, sir.
Deoc, it's your turn.
Whoop, whoop. Deoc is going to go ahead and peek at the little abomination chicken lizard guy
Fantastic.
and is going to once again hit the one that he hit earlier with Dissonant Whispers. Another wisdom saving throw, my dude.
13.
Meets beats.
Hey, suck it. They're so wise.
These little chicken monsters.
These little chicken monsters. These are the wisest chickens you've ever seen.
All right, I'm now going to roll 3d6.
Oh, I take half damage from
Yeah,
it still.
I'll take
Okay, got it.
Ooh, that was a really good roll.
Damn.
That is a
Holy
15.
shit.
So
Half 15 is
7.
8. 7.
8,
Yeah.
7.
7.
Yeah.
7.
Roll round down D&D.
And then, as a bonus action, Deoc is going to look towards Xeric as he is covered by two other bird-like creatures and looks as if he needs some assistance. And Diok's going to yell to him, Xeric, you're the big bird here. Show them what's up.
Hilarious.
Man, that, if that doesn't get you fired up, I don't know what will.
And at that point, the other cockatrice in front of you, Diok, is going to try to bite you. Ooh. Does a 19 hit?
It most certainly does, sir.
3 points of damage, and give me a Constitution save, my guy.
That is going to be a 12.
You're good.
Woo!
Xeric, one of the cockatrice in front of you, starts to try to bite you. Try to bite you. 6.
That does not hit, believe it or not.
Well, it's Brewin's turn now.
Does an 18 hit.
Yes.
I smack down the BFW atop this stupid chicken, and I do 9 damage.
Nice.
And then it's the end of my turn, yeah?
Yeah, go ahead and give me that con saving throw. Got it.
An 11.
Meets beats.
Woo!
Nice.
You
I
like
was sweating.
smack your leg up against sparks and like break the stone forming around your leg.
Yeah. Like a weird, mud bath thing.
Yeah, kind of like a weird
Crack
mud
all the
bath
mud.
thing. Xeric, it's your turn.
No, it's not.
Fuck. It's
There's
your
sparks.
Yeah, it's your sparks turn.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh, my beautiful baby boy. He takes his beautiful antlers and digs them into the stupid chicken for a whopping 8 damage.
Yeah, chicken's
Force.
still up. Chicken's mad.
Damn it. Well, let it be mad.
Xeric, it's your turn now.
With my strong hand, I'm going to attack the one I attacked earlier. That is a 26.
Yeah.
Did 6 stand up?
I didn't say he did.
It attacked from the ground.
Yeah.
There we go. That's going to be 17 damage, including my sneak dice.
How does this ugly bird die?
Well, I'm definitely going to swipe across and cut its head off, cleaving into the one beside me.
Yeah, for sure. You cut that thing's head off and you chop into the one next to it.
Does it run around like a chicken would?
No, it just falls right flat.
Oh, well, that's less comical. Okay, but
And
yes.
then you're going to do 9 damage to the other one.
Hell yeah. And then with my offhand attack, I just take a straight stab at the next one.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to do 5 damage to that one.
Nice. Now that one's going to retaliate.
I'd like to see it try.
20 to hit.
Yeah,
Dirty
tried
20?
It tried
Tried
pretty
pretty
good.
good, yeah.
Give me a con save and also take 2 damage.
18 con save.
Jeez, yeah, you're good. Now the cockatrice that's in between Brewin and Jartis' shadow is going to go, and it doesn't know what to do, so it panics and bites the shadow. This is a 7 hit.
It does not.
Jeez, I'm all like dog shit. Okay. Jartis, it's your turn now.
I decided to start trying out some new stuff with my shadow. We haven't spent a lot of time together yet, but I have a gut feeling, and I'm pretty sure I can accomplish this. I flex really, really hard, and I swap places with my shadow.
Hell yeah, you do, boy.
Shadow swap.
You and your shadow just switch places, and it's really disorienting at first because you kind of teleported, but you're good now.
Yeah, like apparating.
I then tell my shadow to move and advance towards the one next to Diok, so he's not alone in his fight anymore.
Oh, that's so
Noise.
cool.
I then swing at the one between me and Brewin. Yeah, does a 20 hit?
For sure, for sure.
That's going to be 13 damage.
Jartis, how does it die?
I just give it a good old regular swing, man.
Nice. You just
Nothing
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah. You just cut it. It's just
Yeah.
you put a big axe in a little chicken.
Not everything has to be complete theatrics,
True.
I look over and I mentally note how boring that death was.
Yeah.
And at this point,
No flair.
It's still Jartis' turn.
oh my gosh, what do you got next?
Still?
So Jartis is going to then move this distance and get himself over towards Xeric, so Xeric's not alone in his fight. But then before he does anything else, he's going to attack as the Echo.
So you're going to use Unleash Incarnation?
I sure am.
Hell yeah.
It looks like the shadow gets even a little bit bigger, which is insane. And it starts getting real shaky, and then it
And then it
creates an
swings
axe.
its shadow axe?
Yeah, it creates a shadow axe, and it
That's
swings
sick as fuck.
at the COCKatrice nearest Xeric.
That's freaking
Oof,
cool.
I said Xeric. Diok.
Do you want to read Incarnation?
I absolutely will. Unleash Incarnation. You can heighten your Echo's fury. Whenever you take the attack action, you can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position. You can use this feature 3 times. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
That's
Get 'em.
cool.
Fairy Fire is still active on number 4, right?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Yeah, get him.
Does a 12 hit?
Yeah, 12 hits.
What?
Yes.
Really?
It's a 5 and a 6.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, max damage.
So here's a question for you, because I was thinking about this myself earlier. Does a manifested shadow weapon have a -1 to its attack like my axe?
Ooh,
Yes.
damn.
I tried.
I mean, it makes sense.
That'll be 15 damage then.
Yeah, that magic that's going
It's
on.
a
Yeah, how does
manifestation of his
your
weapon.
shadow kill this thing?
Ooh, this one, however, pure theatrics.
Yeah.
The shadow like splashes into the COCKatrice and just envelops the entire thing, and then the shadow slowly melts into the ground, and the COCKatrice is just gone.
Cool.
Ooh, wow, that's fucking
awesome.
terrifying.
I look over at that one and I note, wow, that one was genuinely terrifying.
Yeah.
Horror beyond my comprehension.
He's a terrifying vanilla man.
True.
Vanilla. Not terrifyingly vanilla, but a vanilla terrifying man.
Yeah.
At this point, you all hear just this ungodly eagle mixed with some sort of mammal screech. Yeah. About like that, I think.
Guys, that was live.
Yeah, that was good. I liked that. You hear something like that just reverberate through the forest, and the COCKatrice around you perk up and book it.
I guess that's not the mom if they just all ran.
They full disengage actions, just book it. And everyone give me perception checks.
Whoop-de-doo.
It's a
That's a 2.
Joke's on you. I got a 19.
I got a 16.
Not whoop-de-doo. That's a 22.
Brewin, Jardis, and Xeric are all kind of on the same side, and Diok doesn't see it, but one of the COCKatrice running into the forest, you just see this, just something swoop down and just grab it and fly off. And it's like some sort of bird creature. You didn't get a super great look, but you think it had horns, and it's got a, 10-foot long wingspan. And it just swoops in through the trees, grabs the COCKatrice, and just gone.
Guys, I didn't mention this earlier. I saw a big flying creature earlier when I was climbing the tree. I think that might have been it.
Oh no. I'm getting under sparks and like I want to stay under here. I don't want to be picked up like some lady's tiny dog in the backyard.
Yeah, Xeric, not to be that guy, but did you ever... why did you notify us?
Well, I couldn't really tell if it was like big and far away or tiny and really close. It was getting a little dark, and so I just sort of thought, whatever.
What's big and
Yeah.
has horns and flies?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a nature check.
I'm also going to perform a nature check.
21.
And that's not going to be very good. That's an 8.
Lucky number 7.
11.
What do I know? What has horns and wings and flies and eats COCKatrice for breakfast?
Sorry. When I said 11-foot wingspan, I meant more like 20-foot wingspan.
Well, you said 10. So.
Yeah. Whenever I said that, I meant that. Brewin, you search your mind for just things you've studied, and you can't be 100% sure, but you think you just saw a periton.
A Periton.
And they are huge eagles with deer heads and sharp teeth and wicked, jagged horns that are just absolute monsters. Like, their whole thing is to kill people, rip their hearts out, take them back to their nest, and then breed.
Gross.
Don't
Yeah.
threaten me with a good time.
A lot like my ex, am I right?
Shut up. But you know that there's something out here more dangerous than COCKatrice. You think it's a Periton, and you're almost certain that you haven't seen the last of it. And that's where we'll end our session.
Ah.
And that's episode 8, everyone. Thank you again for listening. You're all amazing. I love making this. We love making this. We're glad that you're listening if you're listening. And if you're not listening, then you can't
How
hear what
are
I'm
you
saying
hearing this?
anyway. So who cares? But no, really, thank you so much. And I'm going to throw it over to Jackson for our socials.
Thanks, JD. And here's our socials. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You can find us at Derps and Dragons. That's DERPS ANDDRAGONS. Derps and Dragons.
Good job, bud.
We made the dyslexic
We
spell it.
can
Oh my
spell.
God.
Yes.
And I'm going to pass it on over to Cameron.
I just want to say that I would not have been able to spell out Derps and Dragons. Like, my brain does not love that.
I'm here to tell you about our email. You can email us whatever you want, as long as it's legal to email.
And no viruses, please.
I don't want nuclear launch codes in our inbox.
We definitely want nuclear launch codes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can email us there. It's derpsanddragonspod@gmail.com. Send us, fan mail, like we said, erotica,
Please.
Questions.
Please.
questions, concerns.
Dioc in his bottom fan fiction, please. That's all I'm asking for.
Sponsor requests. If you want to sponsor us, hey, do that.
Yeah.
And here's Megan.
If you want to sponsor us a different way by being nice to us and reading and reviewing, you can review us on Apple Podcast. You can put stars on Spotify to tell us that you like us. And yeah, that's that. What are you going to do to Corey now?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. What's the Corey bit this week?
Corey, what was your first car?
That's kind of a hard question to answer.
What?
Okay. So here's the issue. Legally driven car?
What was the first car you owned?
Not maybe you owned, but your parents owned and allowed you to drive.
It's kind of the same tough question.
Oh my God.
So, okay, here's the thing. We had this old beat up
Oh,
Corsica. And from the ages of like 12 to 15, I would drive that on our property. I would go way too fast. And I'm sure that the underside of that vehicle was trashed. But it was blue. It was a little 4-door sedan. Beat to shit. Corsica is an American product. I think it was made by Buick. But legally driven, it would have been a 95 Geo Tracker.
Nice.
I've never even heard of that.
Me neither. I don't know what
Geo-trackers
it
are
looks like.
hilarious. They flip like that.
Yes, it's a tiny box.
When you
It's-
say flip, do you mean like, oh, you can like
Roll.
okay.
Yes.
I thought you meant refurbish and resell.
No.
The plus side is that they're very small, so they're very light and they're pretty compact. So I did end up rolling that Geo Tracker down a fucking hill sideways. Yeah,
Holy shit.
I was airborne at least twice, and I only had a couple scrapes and bruises.
And with that, thank you guys for listening. It's been awesome. Come back next 2 weeks from now.
Next fortnight.
Next Tuesday.
Yeah, next Tuesday for another episode. That's going to be episode 9. It's going to be fun.
I'm not going to thank you guys because I'm not supposed to do that.
Good job.
I'll thank you guys. Thank you guys. Have a good day or
Bye.
night or whatever you're doing.
Bye.
Bye.
Sunday, all day, I am at a huge Yu-Gi-Oh tournament.
Sunday. Watch men turn into boys
At
with the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
ultimate Yu-Gi-Oh showdown
Yeah.
in NRG Reliance Stadium.
Is it really an NRG?
Winner loses his virginity.
Holy shit.